All right, y'all, here's our trade recap for the day. So this morning we had these levels right here. We had a 4 hour demand below us, a 3 hour supply above us with a 2 hour supply nested inside. Now, the 4 hour demand, it got kind of close, but didn't touch it, and it ended up taking off up toward this level. As got up here, volume was so slow. It took 1, 2, 3, like it got within what's the high right here? 54, 44, 75. It got within $3, okay? And then just chopped around for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and chopped around for like 10 to 15 minutes with low volume. As you can see, once it got up here, the volume actually started decreasing. So this is why I was saying in the chat, make sure you're watching the Candace ES channel. This is why I was saying, like, this is one of those things that's going to make me not interested in a level. This is one of those things that's going to make me not trust a level, because we should not be seeing slow movement, choppiness going into a level. That's not what we should see. We want to see strong pushes into the level, right? So, as we got closer, I was already planning on just watching it and seeing what happened. But then all of a sudden, as you guys can see, we're looking at volume. All of a sudden, we got the highest volume spike of the day outside of the 930 candle. Y'all know the 930 candle is pretty much going to be usually the highest volume, of the day. But that's why you just like disregard that one. So of all these other ones, it only got as high as this. So all of a sudden we're getting this high volume spike on one of the bigger green candles we've seen in a minute. Because remember, this at one point was a full candle body all the way up here. We got a high volume spike, a big green candle pushing into the zone. So that is what made me say, okay, I'm going to take this level for a quick scalp. I'm not going to take it thinking it's actually going to reject and hold price. Why? Because it was doing all this nonsense right before it got there, playing around. Look at all this playing around. But it told me that this volume, this push told me that it was likely that it was going to do like a short rejection. I don't remember exactly where I got in. I put it in the Discord, but I ended up getting in. And sure enough, it gave us a quick rejection down before ultimately continuing back up through the zone. We are likely going to continue up higher throughout the day and break through this zone. Now, if we look at the move that it gave us, I'm going to count the move from the actual level. Like we have a couple extra points up here, but I'm going to count the move from 44, 47. I think that's right. Hold on. 40, no, 54, 47, 25 down to, I would count here, but some of you guys might have held down to here. The low of 54, 38, 75. That gave us 8.5 points. That's really good. Even if you stayed at this, level right here, going down to 54, 39, 75, that would have been 7.5 points. So it still gave us a nice little quick rejection, even though wouldn't give us like the full continuation that we would typically want to see out of a 3 hour or a 2 hour. All right, so that is the lesson in paying attention to what price is doing as it approaches your level. Remember, yesterday, price was just like straight in there and it gave us a really nice bounce. Today, it was playing around, but they gave us some increased volume, which can be indicative of a short reversal at the zone. All right, bye.